That 55-yard field goal attempt went awry, and now to make matters worse, they'll give it up 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking for an open area to his left. Quarterback gets the first down. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
I love the bootleg right away out of the quarterback. Why? Get him outside the pocket now. When he's that dynamic, that fast, you get him out there quick, you get him in space. Now you got to bring this athlete to the ground with an option to pass the football. Really, really hard on defenses.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scrap. There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. White going to attack through the air. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ball State. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You got an extra DB. You got an extra guy out there who's really...
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the 2nd one, and now to try to get... It's a seam wide open! He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
On the run, still looking. Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. White wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and 1.
If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. He'll pull it down and run. Finds a crease at the 20. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bring in the heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tyree. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals with the 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. On the move, he fires. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. White going to attack through the air. He tries to take the top off. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the 2nd half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive. You want to keep testing this out.
Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Eastern Michigan.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep. Not able to connect there.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Cardinals are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Off the play fake. Hit as he throws. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ball State.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And with time running out here in the 1st half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast. And then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Trying to make magic with his feet. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Well, I know this offense came out here in the second half.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How about this defense? This defense is getting after the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable. The third sack of the day. Hard to have a good passing attack when your quarterback's trying to throw from his back.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And I like that a lot by this defense. Like, understanding this guy's a threat. He's already shown you he will take off and run the football. Treating him like a running back. Playing pass, but understanding that can happen. Rally.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. White wants to throw it. Spits it out to the back. This time he's got his man. Ripping up the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Cardinals are on the move. Hand off from the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack now.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they...
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. Got it looking for a first. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need...
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got...
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They've just self-destructed too many times so far already with 3 interceptions in the game. At the 35, he's got room. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. White going to attack through the air. The throw. On target to the left. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Off play action. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Makes the grab. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. White wants to throw it. It's complete. Runs through the tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He wants a big play here late. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Was hit just as and it falls to the turf. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Here's the pressure. Complete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Nice job by this.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it,